Here we go!
Hey, what's up guys? This is your chief of the Blue Blurs, Gamer Blake 90, presenting y'all with another video, and you're gonna get a lot of those this week, because today we are kicking off my coverage of this year's Sonic hacking contest, which went live just today. There's a lot of good stuff for us to check out this year, so I thought where better to start than this bad boy right here with this, well, I was going to say this spicy beat, and then the speed shoots theme overtook it. Oh well. But yeah, this mod brings over the Mystic Cave Zone from Sonic 2 into Sonic Mania, and it is made by campbellsonic. This mod has actually existed for 3 years, something that I'm sure many of you didn't actually know. But at the time its first build came out, it had only one act, and it would stay incomplete for up to like 3 years until campbellsonic recently got around to putting the finishing touches on this mod, giving it 2 fully playable acts. And let me tell you, when I saw the update, I was like, wait, this mod still lives? And apparently it does, which I was really glad for. I absolutely love this stage in Sonic 2, and obviously I'll love it now. Aside from those rock walls making me as nervous as ever, that's something that will never change. Like, they're easy to avoid, of course, but no challenge to them at all, but even then, just the mere sight of them gets me highly apprehensive. Kind of like Wacky Workbench. I play that stage so often that it's easy to finish it, but every time I see one of those lights where you can get iced Han Solo style, I always get nervous. That's something that's never changed. But I'm willing to tolerate the existence of the rock walls because of the spicy beat that I was about to gush over earlier. This to me is the defining feature of the Mystic Cave Zone, along with the green and color scheme that makes up this stage. Seriously, I don't know what it is about the combination of green and purple, but something about it promotes a sense of harmony. And I can't really put it into words, it just does. But harmony is the last thing you're going to be feeling in this stage because of the somewhat challenging layout, both in Sonic 2 and in now. Like, there's the one of those rock walls I talked about a bit ago, and then there's those sequences where you got 3 boxes moving in a rotating pattern that you have to be very careful with. I was about to say, did you just knock me into a death pit? Thankfully, you did not. You in fact gave me more rings to work with, but you're still annoying me, so we're gonna have to get rid of you. That's one of the few enemies in Mania that makes use of the 3D interactions in 2D style games, like what the Sega 32X showcased with Knuckles Chaotix. Garage Saloon definitely made good use of that effect, as I'm sure many of you will remember, especially with the Act 1 mini-boss. And you won't really see it as prominently in this mod, but yeah, I felt it was worth bringing up anyway, because I've been checking out fan-made sequels to Knuckles Chaotix recently, including Sonic Blasters, which I encourage you guys to go and give a look if you haven't yet. It's among my more recent uploads. But although the gameplay experience for the original Chaotix was always questionable, because, you know, the combo ring thing, ow, jump right to a spike bed, why don't you? But yeah, although the gameplay for Chaotix was questionable, I've always wished that there was a sequel to it, where they abandon that mechanic entirely and work on what has already been proven to be good. Like, Sega already had this ambition for change even before the days of the adventure games, and I'm glad for it because it's why the adventure games happened in the first place. But there's change, and then there's changing things up for the sake of just changing them, rather than having a sense of reasoning behind it, if it makes any sense. But yeah, back to Mystic Cave Zone. Loop-de-loops in Mystic Cave? Now that's not normal, is it? Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, that's something you can expect from stage mod of Sonic Mania. They tend to make stages incredibly different from their predecessors. Labyrinth Zone for one, in the Misfits Pack Root mod, that sure as heck did not have loops before, but it does now. And that reminds me, I don't think I ever got done showcasing the Misfits Pack mod yet. What the heck is wrong with me? We're gonna have to fix that, my man. But yeah, part of the reason I chose this mod for the first showcase for this year's Sonic hacking contest is because I first played it years ago when it had only one act, and I always look forward to seeing it finished. And it is now, so I thought this would be a good starting point. Although this guy here might make things mildly annoying. I don't know what it is, but something about the change to his buzzsaws that they're now drills feels off to me. I don't know if the hitbox size of them was increased or whatever, but it's not as easy to go on the attack after finding an opening like it was before. Or maybe I'm going crazy. Probably am. Watch me not have any issues. I could just super this boss, but I never really like doing that unless I'm just trying to reach a specific act that I desperately want to play that day. That's usually the case with the second act of Stardust Speedway, and if you know me, you know how much of a sucker I am for that stage, so yeah, man. It's amazing to play. It was amazing to play back then, and it still is today. Speaking of amazing, check out this revamped background for Mystic Cave Act 2. This alone made the 3-year wait worth it, and this can be considered the highlight of the showcase. And wait till you hear the remix. It is going to knock you off your feet. I'm not even going to talk or move for a bit. I want y'all to hear this music. Here you go. See what I mean? This music, bruh. What the heck? It's a crime for music this good to even exist. It should be a chargeable offense. God, this music is, it promotes a sense of Halloween, which is fitting considering it is almost Halloween. I believe today is October 11th, so yeah, 20 days left to go. What's up here? Oh, just an extra life, which we really don't need because we're already maxed out. But what we got right here is the defining feature of the second act. This cart gimmick right here. Pass through here, and you're going for a ride. I wonder if you could jump out of it though. I'm curious. No, I guess you can't. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. That's basically the Press Garden Act 2 gimmick where you get frozen and have to jump out of it multiple times before the ice finally breaks. So the cart works very similarly to that, but that means for a time you can't actually jump out of it. Darn it. If you could though, I wonder what more you could do with it. But yeah, what those carts will do is basically help you break through obstacles like spike beds, rock walls that some of which looked breakable by Knuckles in the first act. Like there's one series of rock walls near the end of the first act, but I think Knuckles could have broken through for the sake of a route that's specific to him. But I never bothered looking into that. I should think about doing that at some point. Anyway, we're going for a ride again. You know what would surprise me? If the cart gimmick was not a direct reference to the underground zone in the Game Gear version of Sonic 2 where there is also a cart featured. Is that a deliberate reference or was that purely coincidental? I think it was deliberate because the original Mania definitely featured its share of love letters to quite a number of factors in the Sonic series, including, you know, the addition of being able to ride inside a bubble in the Hydro City zone. I think that was first seen in, I was going to say a fan game, but then I did my research on the Game Gear library, and I think it was actually a thing since, I want to say, I think it was Sonic Chaos or Sonic Triple Trouble. I can't exactly remember, somebody jogged my memory, but it was definitely a thing since the Game Gear days. And initially, I thought the first time you seen it was a Sonic fan game. I believe it was Sonic before the sequel, but then the way the bubble gimmick was implemented there was to give you a permanent bubble shield for one of the stages. What was it called again, though? I can't believe it. My memory's failing me today. Maybe that's a sign that I am getting too old, seeing as I am in my 30s. Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to that. But I digress. There's an extra life up here. We'll pick that up. If these guys don't go away, they're among my least favorite enemies to deal with. Just like these fireflies right here. They can inconvenience you when you least expect it. And they have always infested my favorite stage in Sonic CD, that being Stardust Speedway. They are always so annoying. And they get twice as bad when you get to Metallic Madness, because for some reason they become even harder to snipe out of the sky. Like, what? Something about their hitboxes feels weird over there. I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but yeah, bottom line, they're annoying. Do we need the bubble shield here? Like, I think there's something over there. Let's try spin dashing. Oh! Oh, it's a passable wall. I don't think I knew that was there, but hey, the more you know, right? Okay, what's over here? Oh, these guys that are looking to ruin our day, but nah, son, you ain't getting me today. I'm too good for that. Seriously though, what is it about this color scheme of green and purple that makes it feel so peaceful to look at? I just can't quite put my finger on it. It works really well on this stage. In fact, it works, period. One other time I can recall seeing this color scheme used for a game was when Killer Instinct got its last season of updates, and it initially had a color scheme that was a mixture of red and blue in season 2, and then they changed it up to green and purple for its send-off season. Something about it just resonated with me. Again, I can't really explain it, but it works so flippin' well. But you know what? I'll go with it. Okay, what's this? These walls we need a cart to break past, and to do that, we gotta go up here. I wonder what's up here. Oh, there it is. Just what we were looking for. We're going for a ride! What's down here? And another extra life. There's a lot of those in these stage mods, aren't there? Not that I'm complaining. Good God, this remix! I'm finding it really hard to ignore, which is a good sign. I don't really dress up for Halloween anymore, but if I ever did, well, I don't know what I would dress up as. I don't have anything to dress up with right now, but if I had a Sonic cosplay, you bet I would be all over that. Or heck, I'll take a Batman cosplay too. That works. I've been playing the Batman Arkham series recently, including Arkham Knight, which I didn't get to touch when it released 6 years ago. And I'm just like, where has that game been all my life? Like, are you kidding me, bruh? The only issue I have with it is the over-reliance on the Batmobile, but it's still a cool gimmick itself, so it's not too much of a loss to me. Okay, we gotta go past this bridge, and then what more are we gonna find after these rope swings? We're like Tarzan out here with all these rope swings. Whoa, another cart ride sending us to God knows where. And these guys, they seem familiar. Like, are they those driller badniks from Sonic 1? They feel similar to me. But they got a new getup. Okay, let's keep it going. Enough sightseeing. We should be near the end from the way things are looking. I was kind of hoping this showcase would last longer because I absolutely adore the stage mod, and I really love the work that went into this. It makes the 3-year wait worth it. Huge props to campbellsonic for featuring this mod in this year's Sonic hacking contest. It absolutely deserves its time in the spotlight. And I strongly recommend if you, well, almost messed it up there. And I strongly recommend if you haven't yet, you go and give this a look. But first, we got trouble. You might recognize this boss from the Oil Ocean Zone, but fortunately, you don't have any bottomless pit to fall into or any oil to sink into. The ground is all solid, so you're all good there, but I wonder if you stayed on those platforms and it got dragged underground, would you go underground along with them? Don't think I want to test that to find out, though. These guys up top don't seem that threatening, though. I wonder, could my shield protect me from them? And I didn't realize, but okay, it did not drag me underground, so forget I said anything. But the reason I thought that it might is because in Oil Ocean, if you stand on one of those platforms and it gets dragged under by the octopus, you actually can't jump off of it, and you will die because it will completely neglect to factor in the oil gimmick. So you don't have any time to jump at all if you don't get off the platform fast enough. So yeah, you really do have to watch yourself when dealing with that boss. Initially, it was the least enjoyable factor about Sonic Mania when it first came out. Then it got a nerf in Mania Plus, so I don't think people have hated on it that much ever since. But I am open to being wrong. In any case, that is it for the Mystic Cave Zone mod in Sonic Mania, and I was really interested to see what was done with the Oil Ocean boss. But one of the bottomless pits are removed, and it looks like there was an attempt to add in the threat of falling rocks that were in the shape of spikes. I also see drills were attached to the ends of that thing's arm, so it was a callback to the Mystic Cave boss in Sonic 2. But whether they would have actually hurt me or not, I can't say, because modding is kind of weird like that. You're changing up the game's coding rather than making a new game, like what is the case with Sonic fan games. So you would see one thing that looks like it hurts you, but it's not actually programmed to do that because it's just meant to replace another element entirely. It's hard to explain, but if you're a modder, you'll get exactly where I'm coming from. In any case, that is going to do it for my showcase of the Mystic Cave Zone mod for Sonic Mania. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, the download link for it will be in the description below, so make sure you go and give that a look. And while you're at it, many of you might remember my showcase of the gorgeous labyrinth that I put up just yesterday. The download link will be up for that now as well. It wasn't initially because it was an early preview, but it should be out now, so go and check that out as well. It's definitely going to be worth your time. Keep checking back at my channel for more showcases of this year's hacking content, as I will be showing off more entries for it, and I hope to see y'all in my next video. If you enjoyed what you saw here, make sure you drop those likes and comments down below, and consider subscribing and ringing that bell to stay up to date on all of my Sonic content as it comes. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out, Blue Blurs for life, and take care.